Hi, everybody. My name is Susan Figge, and I'm going to be a professor for the next 6 weeks. I really look forward to it. I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. I am a retired police officer with the City of Westfield in Westfield, Mass. I was there for 32 years, 32 years and about 3 days. During my time there, I was 25 years a detective, and I was also a line officer. I worked um, every shift, but mostly worked. My favorite shift was 4 to 12. I worked that for 14 years, and I would have stayed there forever because I just loved that shift. During that time period while I worked for the Westfield Police Department, I went back to school. I was a non-traditional student. I went back to school at 40 and got my bachelor's and on to my master's. So I say that to you because I know that my favorite group of students to teach is non-traditionals. In fact, it's all I teach now. It's all that I want to teach now is non-traditionals. Because I think I get it, and I think you get it, that I get it. Here I was at 40, and I went back to school, and I had a husband. I had two young kids at the time. I had a parent that was dying, and I was trying to juggle everything. And I guess in life, women juggle a lot. So I was juggling a lot, and I was able to do it. So I want you to know there is light at the end of the tunnel. That you can do this. It's just sometimes it seems so hard. And so I get the hard part. So I wanted to give you that information. So now both of my kids are older, and it's just me and my husband, and both kids are off doing their own thing. So I consider that success on my part, that they're not still living with me. Not that I wouldn't like them to. I really enjoy them. And I'm teaching, and I've been teaching now. Well, I taught at the police academy, the Massachusetts Police Academy, for about 35 years. I continued to teach after I retired. And I taught domestic violence, I taught child abuse, I taught sexual assault, I taught interview interrogation, I taught the courts, juvenile offenses, probation. I taught quite a few classes. And it's because I love education, but it's also because I am very passionate about being the voice for those who have no voice. And so a lot of those crimes, a lot of those areas that I taught were areas that had a lot of women that were victims. And I worked best with victims and victimizers. I truly thought that I found my niche when it came to like interviewing people who had committed crimes. I had that thing going for me that nobody thought I was a police officer. So after I gave them their rights, they'd be like, "Yeah, you're not really a police officer. You're like somebody's grandmother." And they would give me statements all the time because I was non-threatening to them. And so I sit there and I think of this class that we're coming up into now, the two classes I'm teaching this semester. It's really kind of an exciting time to delve into this. So I want to talk to you a little bit on each week. I'll be talking something different, and it's important to me that you go to those videos because I hope to help you with those videos. But if you get anything out of this where I'm telling you a little bit about who I am, know that I'm always accessible. You can always text me if I'm not up, and I don't sleep a lot. I usually go to bed about midnight and I get up about 6. Um, I'll answer the text as soon as I see it, and in my text is easy to get a hold of me on, and I'll be sending that all to you so you have that. And I'll be glad to help you because sometimes you just need somebody to say, "Hey, this is what you got. Maybe if you looked at this, or maybe if you looked at that," and just one thing back. You don't have to use the information I give you, but it might help you figure it out. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to make sure that everybody's successful. When you're successful, I'm successful. And so I hope that we can help each other out. And as students, you need to help each other out. I think that's the one part that I think people misses is that bonding amongst each other because they're not on ground. I know that I know some of my kiddos are struggling with that now because I mentor kids that are going to high school and into college, and they're really struggling with not being able to bond with others and sit around and really talk about it. So I'm here for you if you need me. It's 413-883-3537. Feel free to call me. I wish you all well this semester. Make sure you watch my videos.